sitting there didn't pass. I gotta move the camera. I gotta move the camera for that spot. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. You're sick. Let's see if I could just get one game out of it. I could do one game.
He's about to tear it up.
Gotta make it count too.
People in attendance will achieve $10,000. So don't forget to come to the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of the Laker girls? Attention, Laker fans, we still have seats available for upcoming games. To learn more, grab tickets and ticket booth or go online. The National Basketball Association Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to engage in any defective behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to injure court, or other play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Ayton.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. MP out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. The post pair for him will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. It is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams. And the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
A 3 from MP. Cans it from downtown. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's MP after the basket by Los Angeles.
MP looking solid from there.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Doncic passes to Ayton. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. From deep LeBron. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Now, Eason. Shot clock at 6. And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Doncic, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Eason passes to MP. And another three for Houston.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Reeves outside. Stewart against Doncic. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Thompson in the corner. Back to Stewart. Pass to Smith. Out to the right wing. Now Eason. A 3 from MP. And another 3 for Houston.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A trail by 6. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Smith after Luka Doncic's bucket. And there's the bucket from MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Reeves. Nothing on the board. Outside, James. Shot, high post. It's rebounded by Şengün.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Back to MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. MP's got 18 points.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Doncic finds 8. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Dalton Connect in for Austin Reeves. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. And here is Doncic following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's MP. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Rockets lead by 16. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And he's making a change here. Larabia's checked in, and then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thompson comes in for Josh Okogie, and MP subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Dalton Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Hachimura in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look for mid-range. He just was trash.
Back to Şengün. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Lets it go. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Reeves has got 6 points.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
MP passes to Şengün. And here's MP for 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists in the game. 1:33 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Reeves, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Once he gets some momentum, Reeves is going right to that hoop.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Stewart. Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 39.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LeBron's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Connect. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Shepard.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Pass to Smith. The 3 from MP. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Vanderbilt kicks to Ayton. Now Vanderbilt. From deep, James. Another shot, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
Over to the wing. Eason finds Stewart. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
From deep, James, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Houston Rockets, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Houston Rockets.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
All right, next up, we've got some potential competitors in this year's three-point contest for you.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And so in the game for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with MP. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He had 63 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
That free throw good from Doncic. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
6 to shoot. Şengün kicks to MP. And, yep, another basket.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Sally's just cracked the top 5 alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances.
I like how Aiden makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
Back to MP. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Stewart's got 54 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why. A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Rockets. Smith on the wing. Back to Stewart. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Ayton. Now, here's Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. Eason grabs the board. MP outside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Eason passes to MP. Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Ayton a screen on Eason. LeBron kicks to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Smith right side. Şengün with the screen for MP. Off target with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. The three for Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Finney-Smith kicks to Stewart. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kicks it out to LeBron. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
VanVleet on the wing. Back to MP. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Doncic bounce pass. Pass to connect. MP getting it done for the Houston Rockets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
What in the world?
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Wherever this piece is at, it's gone. You broke it.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Braun, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Connect. Houston also making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. And MP subbed in for Josh Okogie. On the wing, Doncic. Good. And it's now 23 points for Luka Doncic.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. From outside, off the mark. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made. Doncic against Stewart, and here's LeBron outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Good, another from 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Houston.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's showing. us tonight just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. This one for three connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
You know, even when you contest Ayton, he still is capable of making it, especially when he's that close.
Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Shepherd. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent.
Yet another bucket.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. And here's Doncic from the arc. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And a deep three from MP. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Some things never get old. Watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you scored 20?
I'm seeing the code behind the matrix. I'm not reacting to reality. I'm making it. Bending it to my will. There's nothing I'm not seeing.
Okay, thanks, MP. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. See you later.
the New York Times side. Staying alive was